Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. My voice sounds a little scratchy. I'm on the mend from being sick. I always feel like the throat is the last thing to recover. It's kind of painful to swallow, and
it's been a rough week over here.
But that's not why I'm filming today. I'm filming today because my Chanel order came in. It did come in the cute little box that they put it in, but I already tossed that out. Honestly, I mean, it's cute and all, but I think when you have kids, you almost get this new perspective and are just like, do I really need this? No. Okay, it's going in the trash. So I purchased a couple of items from the Chanel Fall 2023 collection. I have a blush and one of the shiny little lip formulas. So that's what we're going to test out today. If you are interested in seeing what to think about these new Chanel products, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so Chanel Fall 2023. I feel like quite a bit of items dropped with this collection. So the two blushes, some nail polishes, and single loose eyeshadows along with some new shades of the Hydrating Plumping Intense Shine Lip. I guess it's a lipstick. I only purchased a blush and one of the lipsticks. I've never tried that formula, and I don't own a lipstick from Chanel, I don't think. Okay, so I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this. I purchased mine through Chanel directly, but I do believe it's available at Nordstrom. Okay, so this new collection, I'm not even gonna attempt to say these words. I have not taken French in a really long time, but this is a blush, Harmony. I picked up shade 798, beige, rosé, et mauve. So rosy and mauve is what I'm guessing. And it's a limited edition. I like the cute little details, the little fall leaves. That's actually really cute. What did I just notice that? It came late yesterday and I just threw the box away and put in the little pouch there. And then a lipstick, the Rouge Cocoa Bloom, and I purchased the shade 150 Eaze. It's like a mauve tone. I'm pretty sure it's like a mauve tone. So the blushes, the single blushes retail for $65, and this lipstick retailed for $45. Okay, so the blush was made in France and it has an 18-month shelf life, and most Chanel products come in like a cute little velvet pouch. And I want to say this is the size of one of the quads. No, this is bigger than that, but here it is.
It's all nice and pretty and shiny and new.
And then you get a little brush. I don't use these, but it's cute to have, right? And then it does have a cover. And there it is, untouched. So pretty. It does have that typical Chanel scent. Cannot wait to dig into this. I don't feel like I have too many shades like this. I do have a couple that I want to compare to, but I picked this shade specifically because I feel like I've been on a terracotta blush kind of phase, and the other one reminds me of like a peachy orange terracotta shade, so I chose not to get it. Okay, so this is, I'm pretty sure this is the first Chanel lipstick I've ever purchased, and I'm guessing it's like a hybrid between a lip balm and a lipstick. It was also made in France, and it has also an 18-month shelf life. This one, it's just like a regular lipstick. Just kidding, this is not my first lipstick. I purchased one from the Comet collection, which was a limited edition one. Yeah, and I forget the name of the lipstick, but it's a pretty one. So this is my second lipstick. And then the thing that I thought was so cute is the detail on the cap. Isn't that just adorable? Like you could actually see the lipstick through the cap. So cute. Okay, and again, shade 150 Eaze. I'll swatch it here once I'm ready for the lip. As you can tell, I have most of my face on, and I did use a good amount of Chanel products, so I will link all of that down below. My base is actually looking pretty fabulous. It's been a minute since the Chanel foundation and the concealer have impressed me, because the last time I used these, and it could just be that it was like during winter time, so my skin was a little extra more dry than it is these days. Okay, we're gonna start with blush and then we'll move on to the lips. Okay, it's pretty cloudy out, so I'm relying on my ring light a tiny bit more than I normally do. And on the Chanel website, this shade that I have is sold out. The 798 beige, rosé, and mauve. Okay, so a little bit about the product, the description here, I should say. Created exclusively for the fall winter 2023 collection, this blush duo pairs an intense shade with a delicate one, calling to the mind. Created exclusively for the fall winter 2023 collection, this blush duo pairs an intense shade with a delicate one, calling to mind the contrasts of color and light that are characteristic of the autumnal equinox. I don't even know what that means. Soft, warm tones accentuate the cheekbones and add radiance to the complexion for a natural looking healthy glow and a luminous finish. The surface is embossed with the double C monogram and a leaf pattern as a tribute to Gabrielle Chanel's favorite season. Oh, that's nice.
How cute.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the fall. Oh, that, yeah, it's, I wonder if you could see it. The leaf embossment, can you see it? The leaf, so cute. Okay, so I'll go ahead and try. I don't think I'm gonna be able to swatch them separately, but so the C is actually, I wonder if you can see, lower than the dark tone. Like it was stamped in. This is just the purple tone. I don't know if I can, let me see if I can get in here. Okay, just barely, but I am gonna have a tiny bit of purple on the edges. Where the embossment is, the little rose, it seems like it's more of the sheen than anything. Like it doesn't really, there's a tiny bit of this shade in here. Like it's not super pigmented, and I think it's mostly there to add a sheen to the blush. So it's not an overspray, and I don't think it's going to go away fairly quick. All right, this is my Sonia G Soft Cheek brush. It's my favorite blush brush. And I'm waiting for the eyes because I have that mascara I want to try out. I dipped into it pretty lightly. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty, right? And you can see the sheen, it's very slight. I will say, even though a lot of people are not fans of Chanel, when they get it right, they get it right. I've been loving my Tendrice Eye and Face palette. It is my favorite Chanel product, hands down. And those are the only other blushes that I have from Chanel. I don't have any individual blushes. I've just been waiting until I saw that one blush that I said, okay, I think I need that. And so when I saw this, that's what I thought, and I told myself, okay, if by the time they're available here in the US you still want it, grab it. And instead of grabbing both, I just grabbed one because honestly I didn't need this. Okay, that's what it looks like. And I was a tiny bit worried because of the tone of this purple here. I thought maybe it could possibly look like a bruise on my cheek, but I don't think it is at all, right? It looks so pretty. And I don't think any of the blush tones that I have in the Tendrice Eye and Face palette look like this. I am gonna jump into this real quick because I'm going to add, like you could tell, I use this, some of the shimmer shade for highlight. I also don't own an individual highlight from Chanel. And the last the last release they did, they were just too big for me. I don't need that much highlight. Highlight is one of the items I use the least of. Like even this one is a tiny bit bigger than I wish it was, but it is a beautiful one. This formula is so pretty to use as highlight because it literally looks like a glow from within, which is what I tend to prefer in a highlight. Okay, I probably could have used the blush on my eyes, but I'm not going to. Okay, this little mascara, I'm just gonna try it on. If I find it, I'll put like a picture here of the price and whatnot. But it's the Les Volumes de Chanel mascara in 10 Noir, which is French for black. I've heard great things about Chanel. I don't know if all of them, but there's a couple of people that really enjoy the formula. Let me show you the bristle. I'm not sure about this bristle, but
It's a sample. We're gonna try it out.
it was free. You know, I don't mind a free sample of mascara, especially if I've been interested. I feel like there are just certain products that luxury brands get right, and I think mascaras is one of them at times. Although you can probably find some super amazing ones at the drugstore, which I have, but I mean, I figured it didn't hurt to try this. If I love it, when I need to purchase a new mascara, I can purchase it. So far, it is giving me a tiny bit of length. Volume, not really, but I never look for volume. The thing that I look for is typically length and separating my lashes. I don't like it when they get too clumpy. There was a time when I was a huge fan of the tarantula legs. I was a huge fan of that, but not anymore. Now I like them to look long and separated. My throat is really killing me right now, and my kids are not making this easy. Okay, before we go into a tiny bit of comparisons for the blushes, I did find a couple that I wanted to compare against, that I wanted to compare to this shade, just in case you have those, and they do end up being pretty close. Now we're gonna jump into this Rouge Coco Bloom Hydrating Plumping Intense Shine Lip Color 150 Eaze. Just a slight description of the product: a lipstick that combines intense longwear color, a high shine finish with hydrating benefits, and a plumping effect that lasts up to 8 hours. We'll see. Again, I love the cute little detail on the cap that you can see the lipstick. So cute. I do have just one lip liner from Chanel, and this is in the shade 156. What's the color? Beige Natural. And I think it might go well, but I'm gonna do just the lipstick on its own first. Let me swatch it on this hand since I'm gonna do blush swatches on that one. So here is the lipstick. It looks a tiny bit more warm than I thought it was going to be, I'm not gonna lie. Does it have? The scent is very slight. It almost reminds me of how powders used to smell like 20 years ago, like that baby powder scent. That's what it reminds me of. But it's like very, very, very slight. Okay, I would definitely say this is like a lip balm with a tint to it. It literally melts as soon as it touches your lips. That's nice. I'm into those right now, so I'm actually really loving this. Let's add a tiny bit of this lip liner in Natural Beige, right? That's what I said? Yeah, just kidding. Beige Natural. It's probably gonna be too light, but it's okay. I do enjoy this lip liner from Chanel. The formula is really nice, pretty long lasting. I'm into the whole lighter lip liner and then a tiny bit darker on the inside. I think it looks really pretty, almost like your lips are pouty. Yeah, this lip liner is definitely lighter in tone than the lipstick, but that looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, what the lips look like. $45 for that lipstick. I don't think it's gonna last for 8 hours. It's going to be like a lip balm where you're probably gonna have to reapply. I went pretty light on the eyes just because I didn't want whatever I had on the eyes to clash with the blush. But I mean, everything is looking so pretty, isn't it? Like I said, I have pretty much almost a full face of Chanel. I will link everything down below. All right, so here are the swatches I have. This one is of just the purple mauve tone. This one, I tried my best to get in there where the double C logo is. And then this is the both of them mixed together. Definitely look like 3 different shades, I feel like. We're just going to compare this Chanel, and I have it in Tendrisse. I wanted to compare this little shade here. And so one of the complaints I have seen from people when it comes to this face palette is that they're getting hard pan, but just make sure that you're not dipping into your pans with a wet brush. If you are somebody who does not set their face, maybe just set where you're gonna put blush. But none of mine are giving me that issue at all. Okay, so here is that shade. I would say it's a tiny bit more on the red tone side and not as like cool, almost brown on this side. Okay, another one I found is this Laura Mercier, but this one's a little bit more of like a berry tone. But I still wanted to swatch it and see, you know, if it's close. And you have this. Yeah, this one's maybe a little bit more on the actual purple berry side. So this is the Laura Mercier, but it's kind of close, isn't it? A tiny bit, I think, the way it looks when it's mixed. Just a little bit. I mean, once you blend it on the face, I'm sure they would look very similar. Like if I put the Laura Mercier on this side and then the Chanel on this side, I think it would look pretty similar. Okay, one I kind of just wanted to see is a Patrick Ta. She's baked, and I wanted to see if this powder side looks anything like any of these swatches from the Chanel. Such a beautiful color. So this is Patrick Ta, and then the 3 Chanel. No, I feel like it has maybe a tiny bit warm orange in there, but close, like these two, which again, this is just the purple mauve, where the C logo is, and then these are both of them mixed together. So maybe, again, close but not exactly. Same kind of vibe, I feel like. So if you have this Patrick Ta, then maybe you don't need this Chanel. And last but not least, the Rosy Beige from Gucci. I love this shade. It is so pretty. And this one, I was also afraid that it might look like a bruise on my cheek, and it doesn't. Okay, I think this one might be the closest to compare to these, right? I think so. I mean, I feel like these are all like close to this, but the closest one I would say is the Gucci. So if you have Rosy Beige, I think you should be good. You don't need this $65 single Chanel blush, you know. Okay, my lovelies, well, that's going to be it for this hopefully short video of the Chanel Fall/Winter 2023 collection. I only picked up the 2 items, the blush, beautiful, beautiful blush, and the lip shine color. Very happy with both items. I'm glad because it was over $100 for those 2. The quads, none of them called to me. For some reason, maybe it was the green in one of them that was throwing me off. They reminded me of like Macy's makeup. Do you remember going into Macy's, especially during the holidays, and you would see all of like the little makeup packages and kits that they would sell? That's what it reminded me of when I saw the little Chanel quads. So it kind of turned me off of them, and I think my favorite out of the 2 items is definitely the blush. It's so pretty. I think I'm for sure gonna get a lot of use out of this because it's a beautiful color. I honestly did not think it was going to work for me, but it does. It works really nicely. Okay, well, let me know what you think. Let me know if you picked anything up from this collection, if you enjoy Chanel, if you hate Chanel. I'm not an expert, FYI, so don't get offended. I know there are a lot of people out there that have been Chanel makeup and beauty and just what it has to do with Chanel collectors for years.
And that's not me.
So yeah, just don't get offended. I'm just reviewing these products because I bought them and they're new and it's makeup and I love makeup, and I'm here to let you know my thoughts. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly does mean the world to me. So with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big ol' thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, I will see you all on the next video. Bye.